What's happening, beautiful people, and welcome back here. Week 2, day 3, we're gonna dive right into it today with a few dynamic mobility patterns. From there, we're gonna work into some full body strength with band tension, and of course, we're gonna touch base with your core. Now, all we're gonna need for today's session are a couple of TheraBands. I'm using a lighter one, and you're gonna want a heavier one. And I'm also working with an anchor here about 4 feet off the ground. So if you have something like this, that's great. If not, you can hook it up to the door. A lot of times these bands come with anchors that you can attach to the door, or something similar, anything that you can get your hands on. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We can put the band to the side for now, and we're gonna kick it off here with a series of inchworms. So feet are gonna be hip width apart. We're gonna reach for the toes, walk the hands all the way out, drop the hips, untuck the toes, eyes up, and then we'll reverse engineer that starting position. And we'll stand tall. Now let's get 4 more like that. Nice and smooth here, just checking in with the body, saying hello. Working at a slow, controlled pace so you can feel the sensations in the body. What is the body trying to tell you? Two more. Reach, we're gonna walk it all the way out, forcing that air, keeping that core fired up, tuck the toes, hips up, and then we'll walk it all the way back. Smooth, real smooth. You can roll the shoulders there a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and grab the lighter of our 2 bands, and we're gonna set up here in a wide or broad split stance here. Left leg's gonna be up front. We're rooted through the middle of that left foot and the ball of my back foot. This backside leg is really engaged. I'm gonna work with about, I don't know, 1.5 feet of space in between my hands here. You can adjust the tension if necessary, but my right arm is gonna stay up here as my anchor, and then this left hand is gonna rotate behind me as the gaze follows the hand, and then we're gonna come right back home. Nice and smooth, forcing the air out, keeping your alignment, staying rooted through your stance. Let's get 8 more on this side. 3 for a total of 10. 4. 5, really pulling that band apart. 6. 7. 8. Staying rooted. Where's your alignment? 9. And 10. Smooth. Good. Let's switch it up here. So my right leg is up front. Left hand is gonna hold, and I'm gonna rotate open in the opposite direction, and then come back with control. 2. Keeping that balance, really engaging that backside glute and thigh. 3. 4. Keeping the focus on the hand. 5. 6. 7. 3 more, guys. Stay with me. Keep your tempo, keep your alignment. 3. 2. And 1. Solid all the way around, guys. Really good dynamic warm-up pattern. I love that one. From there, we're gonna transition to the floor. We're gonna work this hip mobility pattern. Some people call it 90-90, some people call it shin boxes. I love it to warm up the hips. It's a progression of a pattern that we started on last week. 90 degrees here in the front knee, 90 degrees in the back. You can use your fingertips for support, but all we're gonna do here is lift this back side leg, lift the front side leg, and we're gonna end up in the same position on the opposite side. Mindful to not let the feet shift around. You want to lift the knees, lift the legs, feet are flat, and then we just drop them to the other side. And we're gonna work here for about 35 to 45 seconds. So don't worry about number of reps, worry about the quality of your reps. And if you're not quite at the mobility or the range of motion to achieve this alignment, you can always revert back to the windshield, which is just keeping both feet here in the front. But if it's available to you, we can drive that leg back and just continue to open up the hips. Keeping nice posture. You can always use your hands for support behind you. Just mindful to not let the feet shift around too much. The body might shift around a little bit, but don't let the feet shift around. Keep contact with the bottom of the foot on every rep. We'll do a few more here. Nice and tall in your posture. And if it's available, you can reach up with your hands. Nice posture, reach forward, and you no longer need that assistance. One more. Beautiful. Excellent stuff there, guys. And now we will go ahead and set up our lighter band onto the middle anchor, right? Onto this anchor, it's about 4 feet off the ground. And we're going to make sure that the tension or the band is aligned so the tension is even on both sides. And you want to grab so you have some good tension in the band. And we're going to go back to that stance from last week. So hip width apart, soft bend to the hips and knees, squeezing through the bottom of the feet. We're rooted here. All we're gonna do is with the palms facing down is you're gonna pull toward the face, keeping the elbows nice and high, and then coming back with control. Forced exhale on the pull, and back with control. 3, let's get to 20 here. 4, really retracting those shoulder blades. 5, 6, 7, where's the stance? Where's the alignment? 8, core engagement. 9, synchronize to the breath. Halfway home here, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the elbows nice and high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Smooth. Good, good, good. We can roll the shoulders a little bit. That's an excellent pattern there to begin to restore that posture that many of us have lost due to sitting and rounding and all that good stuff. From there, let's grab your heavier TheraBands. And the idea here is we're gonna put this guy on the floor, and you want to step over the TheraBand so that it's right underneath the center, the middle of both feet. And you want to choke up on it so that you have some good tension at the top position here. So bend at the hips and kind of choke up on it as much as you need to, so we got some good tension at the standing position. And from there, we're just gonna work a conventional deadlift here. Feet are hip width apart, toes forward. We're gonna bend at the hips and knees, spine stays in neutral. Force the breath out on the way up. Sip of air in here, hold it on the way down, and force it out on the way up. Let's get 10 more quality reps like that. Hold. Stand tall, shoulders finish right over the hips. 2, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs. 3, 4, adjusting that tension as needed. 5, 6, 7, getting those shoulders down and back. 8, 9, and 10. Super, super, super. Very good there. We can ease up on the slack a little bit. And now all we're gonna do is just change the foot position. So now the band is going to be over the front half of the foot, so over the toes. And we're going to shift into more of a Romanian deadlift. So we're gonna put more of the emphasis on the hamstrings. So you still want good tension at the top of this position here. But now, instead of sitting, we're going to hinge forward, Keeping a slight bend to the knees here, feeling a nice stretch in the hamstring, standing tall, finishing with the shoulders right over the hips. So none of this crap, you wanna lock it in right when the shoulders get over the hips. Let's get 12 quality reps. Inhale, hold, force it out on the way up, squeeze your butt. 1, nice and smooth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway home, guys, stay with me. 6, nice stretch in that hamstring. 5, driving those feet to the center of the earth. 4, really squeezing the floor with your toes. Couple more. 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Carefully step up out of the band. Really sound and effective, efficient way, safe way to teach both of those hip hinge patterns in a very safe way, learning the alignment, learning the breath, all that good stuff. I love that band for those. Okay, so from there, we're gonna hit the deck here and we're gonna go into a forearm plank position. And all we're gonna do is simply lift the toes off the ground and put them right back home. And you wanna keep that leg straight, lifting from the glute. 2, 2, using a forced exhale on every lift. 3, 3. Let's get 7 more on each side. 2. Maintaining all of the principles of our forearm plank. So driving up out of the shoulders here, not dumping into the shoulders. Smooth reps. I lost count as always, but we're gonna get another 6, 5, 4, keeping the alignment, 3, where are those hips, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Woo, those feel great. Really, really good, especially when you do them right. They are awesome. So from there, we're gonna grab that heavy TheraBand again, and let's show a little bit of love to your arms, to the upper body here. So stepping one foot just over the middle of the band, and that foot can be back behind you. We're gonna bring both arms here behind you, and right away we're gonna set the stance. So last week we talked about alignment of the pelvis. As you can see, I'm demonstrating the end ranges now. We don't want this arch position. You wanna tuck the pelvis, squeeze your butt, squeeze your belly, and stack those elbows right over the shoulders. From there, we're going to extend overhead on a forced exhale, and then come right back to that starting position. 2, and we're gonna work to 20 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, smooth, 8. Where's that alignment? 10 more, here we go. 10, 9. If this band is tough, 8. You can use the lighter band, lighter resistance. 6 more here. 6, but you want to get that stretch all the way down. 5, biceps framing the ears. 4, 3, and we're not speeding through this. Take your time, get the stretch. 2, good contraction at the top. And 1, woo, smooth. I feel that tricep pump already, I love it. All right, we can put him off to the side, and then we're gonna finish with a little bit of core. So we're gonna go into that dead bug position. So laying flat on our backs, knees are gonna be at 90 degrees, toes are gonna be back toward the face, pointing toward the face. And we're gonna locate that little space in between the lower back and the floor, eliminate that space, and all we're gonna do is extend the legs as far as we can and bring them home. Nice and smooth here, 19 more. 2, inhale, hold on the reach, force the air out as they come back to that starting position. 6, 7, 8, smooth. 9, with integrity. 10, make it work. 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, where's that alignment? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Woo, beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You can bring the knees into the chest. Kind of rock back and forth on your spine here a little bit. Woo, and then we'll go ahead and pop on up. Excellent work, as always. Thank you very much for playing along. As always, eat well, get some sunlight, hydrate, get some rest, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow for day 4.